all have inner demons to fight. We call these demons fear and hatred and anger. If you don't conquer them, then a life of 100 years is a tragedy. If you do, a life of a single day can be a triumph.
Oh yeah, represent. I'm constantly surrounded by my enemies, I'm at war. The second I open my eyes and touch my feet down on the floor, I'm kicking and scratching and biting, snipers hiding, bombs igniting. It's what I see when I be writing. Who is this enemy that I'm fighting? Don't see him up on the radar, his strategy's rather stealth. Or could it be that this enemy that I'm fighting is myself? My spirit is forced to dwell inside this visible carnal shell, which makes my flesh rebel so that the true me won't prevail, creating a tornado effect inside my soul. Sometimes I got to fast to show my flesh who's in control. Every day I pray I stay away from traps, but I collapse because the flesh is weak. I seek to conquer these handicaps. Perhaps attacks occur deep in my chest, they manifest usually in the form of stress. My flesh be getting me in some mess, and yes, I'm faced with tests, and every test and fight's a guess. To play the full compression of our resistance, I'll be blessed. Despite the bites from worldly parasites, I'm winning these fights. My weapons of warfare take to the air, days and nights. Battling with lust, battling with pride, battling with drugs. It all starts up inside. The devil he interacts, collects and facts throughout your life. He studies your every move, cause every man has a price. If a man can't beat his flesh, he can't conquer nothing else. Before you can beat the devil, you got to learn to beat yourself.
I can feel the spirit on me as I begin to write. Sirens ring through the heavens as warriors prepare to fight. Battles begun, demons they fall real quick. The final results and how I talk and you can feel it. It's 12:04, much too late to manifest. You got your son, plus you worked all week, plus you need your rest. That's how them demons come to me, always trying to infiltrate, try to take me off course. But of course my lyrical aim is straight. Bucket him down, start with the spirit of distraction. He brings the noise somewhere between your thoughts and your actions. He wasn't clever enough or rough enough, so he got snuffed. Not before he caught his brother domestic trouble. He was kinda tough, had to dodge and weave the venom that tainted me. Slanderous criticism from my in-laws that fit the streets. And see, that's how I know who's I am. That spirit took it hell, took it smack at, backbiting and gossip, on back to hell. And no sooner than I can regroup, it comes a formidable foe. You know, the one that likes to come and distribute all of my dough. Some call him Bill, I call him Mr. Attempt to Kill. He runs with insanity from the north side of the Caucasus Hills. Well, anyway, he shows up every payday and tries to blind me, remind me to be a consuming, non-productive slave. And as I speak, he's getting closer to defeat. Pretty soon he and all his goons will be under my feet. And then there's that devil on a personal level, the one I thought was good for me till I tried to let go. And then I noticed that I was sleeping with the enemy. He tricked me into fiending, into receiving what he was bringing me, thorn in my side. Took me for a lifelong ride. Now it's time to turn the tables on his deceiving hide. The final conflict of me versus my nemesis, as I load my mental clip with the God who ruled before Genesis.
Me versus me versus he. Well, who is he when the enemy is inside of me? Me versus me versus he. Well, who is he when I'm my own worst enemy? Me versus me versus he. Well, who is he when the enemy is inside of me? What? Me versus he. Well, who is he when I'm my own worst enemy?
Real war has never been with something outside of yourself. The real jihad, the real war, the real holy war is the war that you fight to gain mastery over yourself.